Hello and welcome to Data Vlog. In this Excel tutorial for beginners, I will show you how to copy, paste and paste special in Microsoft Excel. We have this small data set with different types of data like text, numeric and a calculation. As you can see in the formula bar behind this cell, there is a formula going on and a date. And finally, we have this comment. When you place your cursor on this cell here, you can see the comment by the author, which is me, Hey Seeker. And you can see there is formatting to these cells, which is yellow fill color, and as well as there are borders to these cells. Now let us begin copying this data. In order to copy the data in Excel or anywhere within the Windows operating system, first you need to select that content or objects. For that, I'm just selecting these cells. To copy these cells, there are two ways to do it. One way is to press Ctrl C, which is Command C in Mac OS or MacBook. The second way to copy is I'm just pressing escape to unselect the data. You just right click here and press copy. This way you can simply copy the data. To paste this data, you need to select the cell where you want to paste. There are three ways to paste these copied cells. First way is to just press the Ctrl V, which is Command V in Mac OS or MacBook. I'm just undoing by pressing Ctrl Z. The second way to paste the copied cells is just by pressing on paste option under the home menu. Click on the paste option. And the final way is I'm just undoing by pressing Ctrl Z. Just right click here and click on paste under the paste options. So as you can see, this is a simple paste. I'm just pressing escape. It just copied the entire cells as it is, including the contents, the formatting like the fill color, the borders, and including the comments. So a simple paste is just cloning the source data as it is. Now I'm pressing Ctrl Z for undoing, and let us see different options available under paste special in Microsoft Excel. For that, I'm just clicking on this down arrow under the paste menu, and we have these different paste special options available. Let us see one by one. The first one is obviously the simple paste that we have already seen, and the second one is paste formulas. As you can see, it pasted the contents of the cells and we don't have any formatting and there is no comment as well. And when you click on this cell, there is a formula behind this cell, and when you click here, and we can see the similar formula, which means it copies the formulas behind the cells. And it has turned the date into the numerical equivalent. So when you select this cell, the number format shows general, and when you select this cell, it shows custom date. So in order to turn this into date, expand this number formats and click on short date, and it turns into date 5th of June 2023, which is same as here. Now press Ctrl Z again. Click on formulas and number formatting. It copies the contents and retains the date format as it is, and also it keeps the formula behind the cell. Press Ctrl Z. Keep source formatting. When you click on this one, it just clones the data as it is, and when you click on this cell, you can see the formula, and as well as it keeps the date format as it is without changing into numerical equivalent. Press Ctrl Z again. No borders. When you click on this option, as you can see, it copies the entire contents and as well as comments and formatting, but there are no borders here. Ctrl Z to undo. Keep source column widths. To show it in action, I'm just expanding the width of F column a little larger. And now when you go here and click on this keep source column width space special option, see, it copied the data, comments and formatting, and also expanded the width of this column to match the width of the source column. I'm just undoing. Let's go to transpose. As you can see, our cells are vertically aligned. If you want to transpose into horizontal mode one after another, you can just click on this transpose space special option. I mean, copied a column of items into a row of cell items. Press Ctrl Z. And let's go to another section, paste values. The first option is values itself. When you click on this option, it just copies the contents of these cells and converts the date format into numerical equivalent. And as you can see, it just copied and pasted the cell content and there is no formula behind. Copies and pastes the data as it is and retains the date format as it is, and it won't copy the formula behind the cell. Values and source formatting. It copies and pastes the cells and the formatting without the formula behind it. And let's go to other paste options, which is formatting. When you click on formatting option, It just copies and pastes only the format without the contents. As you can see, only pasted the cells, fill color and the borders. And this is paste link. This is a very special feature here. I call it as a dynamic paste. When you click on this paste link, so it copied and pasted the contents of the cells and turned the date into numerical equivalent. The fun part here is it's dynamic, which means these two are linked now. Now when I change something in a cell, it automatically changes in the destination as well. For example, when I change this number, it changes here as well. When you change the date, it also changes here, but it has turned it into the numerical equivalent. So that is why I call it as dynamic, because it is linking with the source copied cells. Press Ctrl Z. This is paste picture. When you click on paste picture, it just copies the contents and formatting of these cells and turns it into an image which you can drag anywhere within this sheet. Press Ctrl Z. Linked picture. It is similar to linked paste. So it just converts the contents and the formatting into a linked picture, and it is dynamic. Like when you change the content of the cells, it also changes the contents in the image. It is an image, but it is dynamic, which is linked to the source data. Press Ctrl Z. So these are some paste special options available. Let us click on this paste special, and you can see all the paste special options available in Microsoft Excel here. We have already seen most of them, like just pasting the formulas, pasting the values, or pasting the format, or using the source theme, pasting without borders, pasting with the column width. We have already seen it. Pasting with formulas and number formats, values and number format. This part we have already seen. The part we haven't seen yet is these numerical calculations. For that to work, I will have to show you with another example. Let us say I have three values here, 20, 40 and 50, and I want to add 5 to all of these three values. For that I am typing 5 here. I'm just copying this 5, Ctrl C, and select these three values where you want to add 5 to. The other way to open the paste special dialog box is right click here and click on paste special. Now we want to add 5 to all of these three cells. Click on values and click on add, and you can observe there it has added 5 to all of these three cells. Now again, let's go select these three cells, right click, paste special. I want to subtract 5 here. Select the values. Okay. Let us do it again. Right click, paste special, multiply with 5, select values, and click on OK. And let's go again. Paste special, values, divide by 5, and click on OK. So this way you can use paste special values and numerical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division to apply these numerical calculations on a range of cells. And just removing these cells, let us look at what other paste special options we have. We have left with validation 1 and the skip blanks. To show you validation in action, I have to create a list. For that, I'm just typing some values of gender here, male, female, others, and I want to create a drop down box here. For that, you just click on and type list. It's data validation. I have to create a list, and in the source, I want to create a list of these three values and click on OK. You can see it is a drop down now. Now I am selecting female here. I'm just copying this cell and pasting it here. And I'm typing different values here. Male, others, female, male, male, others, others. As you can see in this column, only this is the drop down and these are normal cells without any drop down box. Now I want to turn all of these into drop down box. When you select this cell, copy and select all these different cells and when you use simple paste option, it just copies this drop down box everywhere and turns all the data into female. But I want to get the drop down functionality in all of these cells but without changing the content of the cells. For that I'm pressing Ctrl Z, and when you have selected these cells, right click on paste special, click on validation and click OK. So as you can see, now we have drop down functionality to all of these cells. It has pasted the list without changing the contents of the cells. This is how you can use a validation to copy the validations and paste it in other cells without changing the contents of the cells. Now I'm just undoing everything. Control C. Under paste special, the final one we want to look at is skip blanks. To show it in action, I have to add one blank row in between the cells. For that, I'm clicking on one row, right click and click on insert, and it has inserted one blank row. Now I'm selecting all of these cells. Control C to copy, select this cell, right click, paste special, skip blanks, and click on OK. You can see it copied and pasted all the contents and formatting of the cells which have content in it, data in it, and avoided copying and pasting the empty cells, blank cells. This particular paste special option is useful when your column has an empty cells or blank cells, and when you want to only copy and paste the cells which have content alone, you can use this skip blank space special option. So this is how we can copy, paste and use different paste special options in Excel. You can simply select the data, copy it using Ctrl C and paste using Ctrl V, and you can use different paste special options like formulas, number formats and formulas, values and formats, linked text, linked picture, blanks, and we can do numerical calculations on range of cells like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and we can also copy and paste validations easily. I hope you enjoyed this small tutorial on copy, paste and paste special in Microsoft Excel. Please do subscribe to Datavlog for more Excel tutorials, and I will catch you in another Excel tutorial video. Thank you.